I am not interested, and I don't think I've met anybody who's interested in being 100 years old, 120 years old, 150 years old, and being old and decrepit. I am only interested in living a long time if I'm able to live life to the fullest, feel strong, feel great, be energized, be able to do all the things I love to do. And I know that's what you want for yourself with longevity as well too. And what becomes very critical with that, again, is if you're going to live long and you're going to live phenomenal as you're living long, is that you are getting what your body needs on a foundational level to be healthy and to feel great. So there are just some foundational things, and these are things that you know that you're going to need to eat the right foods, get the right nutrients in your body. You need to learn how to move your body right and correctly. That involves, I always teach people you should think about motion like a nutrient. We're designed like our ancestors were 1,000, 10,000 years ago, 100,000 years ago. And what were they doing all the time? They were moving. I mean, by necessity, they were moving. So we live in a world now where we just don't move enough. We need to supplement motion in our life. And that might mean that you need to go, to the gym, exercise, just walk. These can be very simple things. We don't need to complicate this. But you should think about motion like a nutrient, and we're all deficient. So we need to get motion in our life. You need to get the proper sleep. That becomes very critical too. So these are strategies that really, whatever your age is, you want to start now, because doing those things are going to get you the results of where you're going to be a year from now, 5 years from now, 20 years from now. And setting that foundation now, whatever your age is going to serve you in the future. We also right now are living in this era where the technology is allowing us to get to a very new place when it comes to healing and regenerating of the body. Certain things that we didn't know about 5 years ago are simple things that you can do supplementation-wise, NAD boosters that are going to help longevity. But then there's also treatments now like stem cell treatments and things like this that are actually helping the body heal and regenerate in ways that our ancestors even a generation ago didn't have access to these technologies that are also huge breakthroughs in the world of longevity and the world of you being a 80-year-old who looks like maybe a 40-year-old looked just 30 years ago. That you're seeing people who are older now that people are shocked. People are shocked when they learn that I'm turning 50 this year. And that is some because of our science has gotten better and we've learned the things that we need to do to get to a place where I am now. But it's also because there's technologies and there's biohacking things that we can do that are really keeping me literally younger. I have the blood work to prove these things. And you can be doing these things too. So a very critical aspect, and I get asked this question all the time, is like, why would I want to live to be 90? Because the assumption is that you're going to be 90 and we're just keeping you alive, but you're miserable and you're an old, decrepit 90-year-old. We don't want any of that. I don't want any of that. I'm guessing you don't want any of that. So the goal here is, how long can we live healthy and vibrantly? For me, I don't really know how long that is. What I know this is, if I'm taking care of myself now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, there's going to be even more technologies coming out that as a 60-year-old are going to help me maintain and maybe even make me better than I am now as a 50-year-old. So take care of yourself today so you can enjoy all the things that are going to be here and are coming out for you tomorrow. We are literally now in the world of longevity. This isn't like something like, hey, this is going to happen 5 or 10 years down the road. It's happening now. And just like computer technology and that phone that you're watching me on or your computer that you're watching on, See how much that technology has expanded and grown in the last 20 to 30 years. Okay, I mean, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, we didn't even have smartphones the way that we have them today. It's only been a very short period of time. And this is what's happening with the technology of longevity right now, is it's happening. There's tons of research coming out. These things are going to be more and more available for you a year from now, 5 years from now, 20 years from now. So take care of yourself today so you can enjoy all these things that are coming down the road.